we just
I'm
tested
telling
now. Look, sorry y'all, we gonna test to see if this stream's gonna go good because we both got good connection. Okay, we're gonna do take two, and if it goes bad, then we're just gonna just record it and send it out.
you. Okay.
We're live right now. All right, guys, this is part two of Black Her Story in the Making, and we are with Miss Samantha R. And I read her bio, but let me read her bio for those that are not or just will be tuning in to the second part. I'm doing a series on Black Her Story in the Making. So whatever platform, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to be talking about Black Her Story in the Making, not history, but her story in the making. And today we have Miss Sammy R, project manager, business analyst, empowerment coach, motivational speaker, business owner, and educator. Oh, I got. All right. So Sammy was born in February. Guess, and she's gonna be 30 this month. She was born in Ohio and raised by her loving grandmother, which some would say that is where her drive and passion stems from. Samantha developed a lot of problems when it came to relationships and friends because of the constant movement throughout her life. However, she never gave in. At age 17, she welcomed her first child, a healthy baby girl, and it was at that moment she realized that she had to make a change in her life. She realized she wasn't alone anymore and that she had to make a way for her daughter. A promise was by Samantha to her daughter that she'll be the example that she wanted her daughter to be and that no task could be too hard for her. Samantha decided to finish high school and enlist in the United States Navy, where she learned many skills that prepared her to be a great leader, mother, sister, friend. After the 6 years of enlistment was over, she decided that it was time to better herself even more. Strayer University was a school that caught her eye, and she excelled from there. Getting her bachelor's in human resource management in 23 months, master's in project management in 11 months, and a graduate certificate in digital entrepreneurship in 11 weeks. The owner of two thriving businesses, she never stops to complain about the task. She stated, things can be very hard sometimes, but you must remember that this is the path that you were put on. If you decided that this is your time to sit down, you have to be sure because life and opportunities can pass you by. It is not my time to sit down, but when I do, I would have accomplished all of my life goals. And so I present to y'all Miss Samantha. Thank
Hi.
you for tuning in and being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
So the first question is, what was it like growing up in Mississippi? Because you stated that you were born in Ohio, and that you moved around so much.
Yes, I did. Um, so life in Mississippi, my earliest childhood memories were developed in Mississippi, and I um we constantly moved back north to south, north to south, north to south all the time. And I eventually graduated there. Mississippi is very tight knit. Everybody knows everybody. And then the little town that I was in, I think we had maybe two stoplights, I think.
You
Like
were you must have been in a smaller town than Warner Robins then.
it was smaller than Warner Robins. Yes, yes, way smaller. Like I think it takes like 5 to 7 minutes from end to end to get out of it. That's how small it was. So, but everybody knows everybody. Most everybody is either kin or has some type of, connection. So, my best friends, I have best friends there. Some of them have moved out, some of them still live there. But growing up in Mississippi, the community, being really connected, knowing everybody, it was so okay. I got a car problem. Oh, I can call my cousin. He works on cars, or I got this. So I can call my. It was just so tight knit, and me going from the south to the north and north to the south, I just didn't. I wasn't. Um, I wasn't content with that. And becoming a mother made me really like, oh, I got to get up out of here. But I love Mississippi and I love everybody there. And I just when I go back, it's like very comforting. It's very comforting. And I just see where I I need to go back more because I see there needs to be improvement and help um, to a lot of people that I used to go to school with or whatever, or just help the community out. So I miss it. I ain't gonna lie, I do miss that little tiny town, very tiny, but it's you know, it made me who I am. It molded me into
Right.
the woman I needed to be. So
And so you decided after having your after giving birth to your girl and being a teen mom at 17, what made you enlist in the Navy? Because we pro Air Force, we the Air Force base around here, but
oh
you
Lord,
went
oh
into the
Lord.
Navy. What made you want to go into the Navy?
Um, so I had oh, can you hear me? Am I still on? Let's switch things up. Okay. So can you hear me, Theron? I don't know if you can hear me or not. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh my gosh, it
No, I
happened.
took myself out of the picture because I wanted to see your
Okay.
beautiful face.
I was like, oh my God, it's happening again. Okay. So what made me go into the Navy? I was so like, I'm gonna go into the Air Force and this, and that. But the Navy recruiter called me. I remember I used to work at KFC Taco Bell in Newton, Mississippi, and I was getting off and it was late and I hadn't had my results for my ASVAB hadn't came in yet. I was like, oh God, I hope I didn't bomb that. And this Navy recruiter, his name was Abshire. I don't remember his first name. He was like, is this Samantha Robinson? I was like, yeah, who is this? And he was like, this is the recruiter, the Navy recruiter. I seen your scores. You did good. Like, are you still looking? I'm like, I want to really go in the Air Force. I'm really not looking to go in the Navy. But I was like, I'll let you know. And I talked to my father, which my father, he was prior Navy. And he was like, whatever you want to do, Sam, you can do whatever you want to do. Like if that's what you feel. And I was very indecisive about the Navy. And in the Navy, I was a hull tech, which is a welder.
You're a welder?
Yeah. So, and as a woman, everybody be like, whoa. So that was kind of crazy because I didn't know what that job was. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The description was all crazy. It was from pipe fitter, plumbing, firefighting, and I actually did all that. So it was crazy that I was like, oh my gosh, I thought they were gonna say, we're gonna put you here for one job. No, I had to do all that. But
Oh wow.
like being in the Navy taught me so much. Like you have to be diverse and you have to be ready for anything. And it taught me about like friendship and family, really, because when you're out there on that water for 9 months, like that's like those are your family. Those people are your family. You might not be able to contact your family sometime when you're out there, or email them or call them, and those people become your family. So you develop those relationships, those very strong relationships with those people. So, but the Navy, I don't regret it at all. Would I go back? No. I'm out and I'm happy. I'm living my life. But that was probably the best choice that I could have ever made. I wanted to go to college right out of school, but funds and like I said, I was a teenage mom. So I had to think of my daughter because at 17, most 17-year-olds, they think of themselves, nothing else. But
Right.
the
They
world
do.
revolves around them, like, but I couldn't think like that anymore. And I wanted to give her everything that she needed and
Mhm.
everything that I could provide that she wanted. So, and I'm proud of her. I'm proud that that I've become the woman that she looks up to. and that she can look up to. So yeah, I'm super happy.
And
Thank
so
you.
that decision to leave your baby and go into the military, that would have been an experience because you had to leave them with in the care of somebody while you like on the boat or a sea for
Oh,
9 months.
ooh, oh my God. I think boot camp was the worst because I was like, you know, I saw women that would call because we weren't like most people don't understand. Like when you're in boot camp, you don't get to call every day home. You don't get to call every day home. It's like once in a blue moon. And like I seen people that their family didn't answer or their family was at work when we got to call them. So they never got to talk
Oh,
to their family for like 8 weeks or, 7 weeks until, the graduation. Um, but I got to call and I got to talk to them, and I'm telling you that was like the hardest thing. Being away from her was really hard because I think she was 2, I think, or 1.5 when I left. And that was like the hardest thing. And I would see pictures and I'm like, I'm not there. I feel like I'm abandoning her. But I just knew. And my grandma would be like, you're doing this for her. So you got to push through. And my grandmother, that was my inspiration. She pushed me. She didn't want to let me go because I'm my granny's baby. She was like, I
of
don't want you to go,
course.
but I know you got to go. So, but like, I'm happy that I stuck through it. And it was hard. It was very hard. And then boot camp was 8 weeks, I think. I think I'm right. And then I went to A school, which was like 2 or 3 months. And then that deployment of 9 months. That was the worst because my baby had I think that was her year that she started kindergarten and I wasn't there and I felt so horrible. I felt really bad as a mom, but I just had to think that, hey, you're gonna be home soon and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna make up for this time. And when I got to see her, it was it was like this. Two peas in the pot. Like but I could tell my grandma had took my place because my baby was just like, no, I want granny.
Shout out to
But
the grandmas out there. Woo
yeah, well, that's great grandma. Great grandmas are even the worst. She took my place really bad. Like my baby didn't even want to be around me. She bribed my baby a lot with candy. So,
Yeah, cause
but
mine, cause mine already. When I drop her off, she don't want to stay. She look at me like she wants to come back to me. She's like, well, like, what you leaving me? She knows she can't talk. She'll be a year next Friday, but she like, you drop me off here, and I gotta stay here with them. Like, yeah. What's of all the things that you done? What's one of your many accomplishments? We talked about you got your bachelor's in 23 months, your master's in 11 months, and a certificate of digital entrepreneurship in 11. Um, and you're a business owner. What is one of your many accomplishments that's major to you?
oh man, my bachelor's
Mm-hmm.
was the major one, and I want to explain why because when you're about to get out of the military, you go through a thing called TAPS. And a lot of people don't understand what that was. It's transitioning something, something.
Right.
So in that, we had I think he was a senior chief or a master chief come in there, and he told us one thing, and it just blew my mind because I was like, that's not possible. He said, so you all are about to get out. And he was very cocky. And schools are gonna be, telling you this and telling you that. So if you see a school that says you can finish your bachelor's in 2 years, they're lying. And I'm like, no, that's impossible. They can't be lying. Um, he said that's a fraud. They're just trying to take your money. And I'm like, whatever. So to prove him wrong,
Mm-hmm.
like indefinitely, I worked my butt off. I'm talking about worked my butt off because I was like, I'm gonna finish this in 2 years. Like, and I didn't have associates. I didn't have any college experience. I just had my military experience, which I think gave me like 40 credits or something like that. That's really not a lot.
Right.
Um, so when he said that, my mind was set. Um, just the information from that class, it was like they gave us a lot of information, but it kind of like made you feel like, oh my God, I'm getting out. Like you're getting nervous. And I didn't want to feel like that. So my goal that I set for myself is I said, I'm going to start my college experience right after. And I'm gonna do everything I gotta do because I don't want to be sitting at home. I want to be getting it. So I started college, and the most class I took at once was either 5 or 6 at a time. Yeah,
Wow. That's a lot, and that's a lot, and you have a child.
a lot.
That's a lot,
And
and you have a child too. Like
well,
that
I
is a
had
lot, and being a mom, yes.
I had 2 children. 2 children. I was coaching at the time. I was coaching soccer, basketball, indoor soccer, outdoor soccer, cheerleading, and going to school.
Woo.
So I was doing so much. And like, I think I was like 24, 25, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Um, and I had the stamina to do it then. That's why I'm like 30. Lord Jesus. I had the stamina back then to do all that. Now I don't.
No,
I
don't
just gotta focus on a couple things now. Um, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling 30. I'm not gonna lie. But that him putting us down in that classroom, that senior or master chief saying that to me, it was just like you just don't know who I am. And when I graduated in 23 months, if I remembered his name, I would have shot him like a screenshot or something. Like obviously you can. But him just saying that to us just really kind of like made me feel like I needed to. I had something to prove. Because it might have been more than me just feeling like that. Or if he comes into another classroom and he tells people that could be really putting him down. So I had to prove him wrong. Like I had to. I don't even know who he is, but I had to prove him wrong. So yeah, that was my major accomplishment right there. So yep,
first generation college grad.
I am. I am. Neither one of my parents graduated or even went to college. My grandmother, she never went to college. My grandmother on my mother's side, I don't know too much about my grandmother on my father's side. I've met her twice,
Mhm.
when she passed. So I am the first. I can
First,
say that.
first college graduate, and so you are a business owner. So are you the first generation of business owner?
I am. I am.
So tell us a little bit about your businesses.
Oh gosh. So my first business that I ever started. So I own multiple businesses. I said two, but I actually own four. But the first one is it's called Doyen, the event specialist, and it is I plan events, and that was just something that I was like, oh, I want to do it, because I love when I throw parties, I throw parties, and when I throw events, I throw events. So, and I'm just so creative. So that was something that
Yes,
I
you
really
are.
wanted to do. Thank you. And the second business was She Perfects. Um, like I said, I like solving problems. I seen a need, and I do see the need within women. Like we need to be able to share our information. And I understand that people want to make money off of what they got going on, but everything doesn't have a price on it, I feel like. And I would want people to share things. I would want to be able to share something with another woman to help her. It's more like a lending hand to her because you
Mm-hmm.
don't know what that woman is going through, and that's what She Perfects is all about: is helping that other woman come up. Um, because I mean, a lot of us are mothers. A lot of us ain't got time to sit there and read a whole book or do courses and all of that. They don't have time. But if I can give you a synopsis of this so you can just get the idea of it, then that's what I want to
Yeah,
do.
the cliff
And
notes.
and yeah, I'm a helper. I love helping people.
And
So
so the next one you have is like, and I'm gonna put the link up, but this is going live tonight, right?
yeah.
DivinityIsMe.com. So tell us about that.
Oh my gosh. So divinity. Oh my gosh. It's a long time coming. Okay. Divinity is me is about the serenity of life. Just having that like you're calming. So what I did was I wanted and I'll be a master herbalist by the end of March.
Mm-hmm.
So um I wanted products that are natural, all natural. I'm basically whipping it up myself, cooking it, whatever, how you can say it, myself. And I'm putting the herbs that some of us mostly like most people don't even know about some herbs out there that they could be using on their skin or making teas out of or mixing with their foods or whatever. And the thing is, a lot of those herbs are in our cabinets. And we would never even know them because we've always used them for, just spices. So divinity divinity is all about taking care of yourself, taking care of oneself. I have soaps that I hand like my herbs. I crush my own herbs up. I do it all. I have
Wow.
lotions that are mixed, hand whipped, but they're all natural. And like I've seen a complete difference in my skin since I've started using my own stuff. Um, I will be doing a raffle probably this weekend, sometime next week, this weekend and next weekend, um, for people to start trying it.
Mhm.
Sent, I've already had a whole bunch of orders, and my number one is my whipped shea butter because that I'm telling you, baby skin soft, ain't never felt nothing like that. And that was I just kind of fumbled on to like this little recipe. I was just trying to figure it out, and then I came up with it, and that's my number one seller. And I have had so many people talk to me about that whipped shea butter. They said if you ever go out of business, you still gotta make this shea
That way,
butter. You
shea
still
butter.
gotta make this shea butter because I suffer from really dry skin. Really dry skin. I get it from my mom. And I've had lotion from I think it's Gold Bond, which is that's a nice lotion, but very thick lotion, and they are pricey. So when I came up with my formula for my whipped shea butter, like that's all I use now because I can literally go take a shower, put that shea butter on, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, my skin feels the same way, soft and just I'm not ashy like most lotions. I believe my skin is drinking it. Like as soon as it gets on there, it's gone, it evaporates or something, and I'm right back. But that shea butter is awesome. And my soaps, I have all ingredients for different types of skins, skin problems, and milk baths. uh my bath salts are amazing,
Mm.
amazing. They're so comforting. Um, and they just help you relax, and at the end of a work day, that's all everybody want to do is relax. So that's what I thought. That was the thought process with divinity, getting people to be just like the serenity of life and just calming and relaxing and just make yourself beautiful.
Yes.
So that's what
Miss
what
Anita
divinity is
said,
about.
yes, more women are getting into the all natural products. She said, yes, women need to share their gifts amongst each other. So, yeah.
Yes, yes, you are right. Like I said, as women, I feel like we try to it's always a competition. It's always a competition. And I feel as though sometimes you can't have that because you would want to. I think about my daughter. My daughter's 12 now. We'll be 13. She's uh but I don't want her to feel like she has to just compete, compete, compete. Because what's what's the joy in life if
Mm-hmm.
your mind is on compete all the time? Like we need to for us to get into our higher positions and to be like really up there, you have to have some type of mentor, a female mentor or
Mm-hmm.
whatever or whatnot, or just to let you know, like, hey, this is I made these mistakes. Now I'm giving you the scoop on how you get to the top without making these mistakes. And if
Right.
you think about history, like it's a whole bunch of women that have paved the way for us that we can look at their mistakes and be like, I'm not doing that. So
Right.
that's where all my business is. Like even with Doyen, like I teach other people how to decorate. And I don't do it for a price. I'm giving you the knowledge because guess what? It's enough food. It's enough room for all of us to eat. So that's how I feel about my business.
Yeah. And we have Anita said yes, it shouldn't be competition. This is we can't see all the caption because they're in the Power Lounge
Okay.
group. Um but yeah, she said, oh, Lisa said, hey, wow, this is so divine and on time. Jakisha Littles, thanks for joining. Um, and so also Ms. Nita said, yes, it shouldn't be competition amongst each other. And Shannon said, no, because really what we are, Shannon said, no, because really what are we competing for? We're not, what are we competing for? And I did another interview on my broadcast this morning, and the girl was saying, that I don't know. I guess for me, I see it maybe on the outside, but I don't see it kind of among me. But maybe my eyes are not focused to see it. The competition, because the women that I surround myself with, they're not in competition. The women that I surround myself with have been women that want to share their knowledge or share what they're doing or help other women support them. So
Mhm.
I've been seeing a lot of that, and so we'll page way into the segment real quick. And this is a plug right here. The State of Womanhood address. We're talking about womanhood. Is March the 8th to the 13th. It is the State of Blackhood that we're going to be talking about. So join us. We have speakers talk on the state of our Black women. It's going to be every night. At 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, March 8th to the 12th, and the 13th is having a sip, shop, and share her story. And so, um, we're actually going to you have to register. It's a free event online, but you need to register at the link you see at yourgirltheron.com/state of womanhood, because we are going to be having lots of giveaways during that week, and there's only going to be given to those who are registered. So make sure you go to yourgirltheron.com/state of womanhood to register. We got and we are currently looking for more women to be on the panel on Friday's candidate discussion. But we have our keynote speakers in place, and we have two sponsors. We have Win the outside sweater, the black, red, and black, white, green sweater. That was winstyles.com out of Orlando, Florida. Shantae Wynn, she is one of our sponsors for the State of Womanhood address, as well as Shell with Lavinia Seafood here in Warner Robins. Here in Macon, Georgia. If you are in the Atlanta area, whatever y'all got up there, they ain't got nothing on Lavinia Seafood. Okay, y'all got to come down. People come down all over Georgia to go to her. They used to have a food truck, so now they got a central location, Lavinia Seafood. If you can't come down there, she has the sauce, which I probably have a bottle to showcase later on. She has a bottle of her butter sauce and her seasoning that she puts on her food, so y'all can have the same in your house. The State of Woman address again is March the 18th through the 13th. I'm not sure if we can announce this. Did you announce this? I want to announce this. I am on the Light Live, and we have newcomers all the time. Can we announce it?
Yeah, you can
Okay, we
download.
can now. Okay, let me. I gotta download the app too. Download the thing. We have Miss Sammy's, Miss Samantha, joining us on the Light.live. Y'all, I'm finna go download the flyer. She will be talking business, one on one, on business on the Light.live on Monday, starting on her birthday on the 15th. Y'all, I'm so excited.
I'm excited. I'm so
Me
excited.
too. I'm gonna download the thing so they can
The flyer.
yeah, so they can see it on the second. I got the he sent me the other one. Here it is. I'm download the flyer. I'm gonna share my screen. All right. There it is. There it is. The flyer. Look at her. Look at Sammy. Look at Samantha looking good. Okay. Uh, Business 101 with Sammy R. Mondays from 4 to 5, starting on the 15th. Y'all, she has a wealth of knowledge that she's gonna be dropping, and she's gonna get some project management because she got a master's in that. Business toolkit, startup process of business, and a whole lot more. Mondays from 4 to 5 on the Light.live. And so I'm so excited to her to be on the broadcast and to be part of the Light family. Yes. Yes, Anita, thank you. Yeah, that's so awesome.
Thank
So
you.
I'm
Thank
excited for her to be on the
you.
Light.live. Mr. Gamble, like Mr. Gamble, he is the station owner, but I am basically the general manager, bringing folks on in to the Light.live. Every month, we have someone new, but I'm excited for that. We're gonna keep on continue to grow. The Light.live is an online streaming station, inspirational station that's streaming. So y'all can go download the app, the Light.live, and listen to good, wholesome, inspiration, gospel, and jazz music on the Light.live. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Are there any? Because I'm getting ready to get my granddaughter. Is there any parting words that you want to share with the women? Because you shared, and I read your bio of you are 30, you accomplished so much. You have two daughters. You're a homeowner. One daughter
And a son. I
and a
got
son.
my,
Oh,
that's my
oh.
king. That's my king. That's my king.
One
Yeah.
daughter and a son. You're a homeowner before the age of 30, bachelor's, master's, all before the age of 30, enlisted into the Navy. Did how many years?
6.
6 years in the Navy, all before the age of 30. There it is. 30. What words do you have for the women that are still here, still for a purpose, and they need to help navigate through?
I would say stay focused. Stay focused. Life is going to give you all types of things. Things are going to happen. Life is going to give you what they say lemons. It's going it all boils down to what you're going to do with them lemons. Are you gonna make lemonade? You gonna make what is it? Lemon meringue pie? You gonna
Lemon
make
cake.
lemon bars? What are you gonna do with them lemons? Are you gonna let them sit there and rot, or you gonna take them by the hand and be like, look, I'm gonna make something with these. So don't let anything diminish that light that you got, because everybody got this light in them. If you let it go out, the only person that you gotta answer to is that person that you look in the mirror every day. That's the person that you letting down. That's the first number one person that you letting down. If you have kids, you let them down too. So I would say stay humble. Life is going to happen. You cannot change that. And don't let people, because people are I would say energy stealers.
Yes, they
They
are.
will
Yeah,
steal your
vampires.
light. If you let them steal your light, they will. And you got to be mindful of those people. And you got to know when to just kind of give them the Heisman. And you keep going. down the path. Yes, the Heisman, and keep going. Keep like going towards that path because your path might not be their path, and everybody is not going to be able to go with you on your path. That's just bottom line. Um, and you know, whatever you put out there, you gonna get back. So when you put goodness out there and you try to help people, and it times may seem hard or whatever, whatnot, but just remember, the Most High is always looking at you, and you gonna get it back. So you know, love all, keep it moving, stay upon your path, and everything works out. Before 30, everything worked out. So yeah.
And then yeah. We got Miss Anita says, "You're a real hero." Yes, congratulations on all your
Mhm.
accomplishments. Miss Jakisha put some emojis up. Yes, you know, she has accomplished a lot. And then for the like again, you know, from reading the bio, if y'all can go back to the beginning. You know, for a rocky star going back and forth, south, north, south, north, south, north, south, and to accomplish all of these things before 30 is a great thing. She is Black Her Story in the making. She's making her own story right now, and we as women have to realize that we are making a story. We have our own story to celebrate. Yes, we celebrate the big people and the big Martin Luther King, Shirley Chisholm, and all of this. But people are making history right now. They're making history. Their stories being told. Their stories being written right now. And so we just want to honor and celebrate Miss Sammy with her accomplishments and the story that she currently making right now. If you're interested in me interviewing you because you feel that we all have stories, but if you are bold enough and courageous enough for your story to be shared with the world and shared with us, you know, how you are still making history and making, you can be making history in your own family. We look at the big history, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, we look at all what they do, but what about your small history that you're making in your town, in your city? And so we need to think, hold on a second. We need to think about the history that you are currently making in your life right now. So again, thank you so much, Miss Samantha. And don't forget, guys, her site will be live tonight. So divinityisme.com. Isn't the Facebook is live, right?
You said the Facebook is already up and running. Divinity.com will be up and running tonight. Um, uh, I'm excited, and I hope you get on there and you like everything. I can't wait for y'all to see everything. So yeah.
So we're just so proud of her. Don't forget her birthday is in a week and a half, but a week from next Monday she will be on again. I'm gonna put the flyer out here again. Business 101 with Sammy R is going to be on the light.live. She will be on Monday, every Monday from 4 to 5. Dropping gems, not rocks, as the girl said in the call. Dropping gems, not rocks for y'all on that day. And don't forget to go also to register. See y'all right here. Y'all go ahead and register for the Superwoman still you know Superwoman is the State of Womanhood address. Don't forget to register for the State of Womanhood address. The link is right here. YourGirlTheron.com. State of Womanhood. I have amazing speakers. We have we're gonna have giveaways the entire week. One of the giveaways is the Powerful Women Praise sweatshirt or T-shirt, whatever one you want. I'll make sure I put a picture of. I have it by Phoenicia. Phoenicia is the founder, creator of Powerful Women Pray. So we're going to be giving away that. We have our sponsors that are going to be giving away some things, and our virtual vendors, and our logo sponsor. If you want to, you can be a logo sponsor. Inbox me with the logo sponsors and a few more virtual vendors for our Saturday event. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am doing a series again on this month. So when I go live, I'll be interviewing the women that are making history right now. So her story in the making series this entire month on here, and also on my live broadcast on the light.live. I have Miss Kimberly coming on next Saturday. But y'all have a good afternoon, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.